welcome back. So this is my second video with using my real voice, and of course I'm gonna put on subtitles because I think my English is kinda bad. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna use my real voice for chill and funny videos, and I'm gonna keep and stay with the text for more serious and important videos, like when I talk about subjects that are kinda important or sensitive, I guess. So yeah, today I asked you on Instagram again some kpop confessions that you have, and you sent kind of funny ones. So I'm gonna react to them, give my opinion, and probably share shameful confessions too. So yeah, I guess we go now. So this one shouldn't be a confession or an opinion or anything. This should be a fact. Like literally, she's so good. The fact about Leah is that she's an average dancer. Like she has middle capacities in dances, like normal capacities for a rookie. But since all its members are incredible dancers, like way more talented than her, we're not gonna lie about that. She looks lazy when she's just different from the other styles of the group. Like Ryujin and Yeji are the badass and classy one with a lot of energy. Yuna is the cute and energetic too one, and Cheryong is just the queen of dance. So yeah, Leah has that elegant and very soft vibe when dancing. It's really nice to see her dance because it's not overwhelming. It's not too much. It's never too much, but it's totally enough for a dancer. If Leah was in another group, she would shine as a dancer. But since ITZY are incredible performers and dancers out of this world, she looks lazy. And I know we also saw that video during the KCON when she was lazy, apparently. And basically, this is a really dance. This is made for fun. She shouldn't get backlash just for that. So, Leah is a good dancer. She keeps improving, and I'm really, really proud of her. In general, I'm the kind of people who thinks it's okay for idols to have a normal life, like to have relationships, to drink, to smoke, to drive, to hang out. But of course, celebrity and the fact that they have an important impact on the youth can really change the game. I understand that in the Korean standards, they want the idol to look like perfection, like models for the youth and the youngest generations. But I don't like the idea of idols being deprived of their freedom, and it can helps with stress, like to relieve stress, to feel better and forget. But this is something that can create addictions and can damage their health. So it could be allowed, but I understand why it isn't. Like, it can be dangerous. They train a lot and do many sports during the days, plus performing. So I think that if they were smoking, it could just not help them, you know? I don't know how to say it. It could handicap them as much as help them. So I'm kind of conflict with that opinion, that confession by the way, but I understand where you're coming from. But I'm a person who personally hates people who smoke. I really don't like smoke and cigarettes, but I can understand it helps some people. So I would allow it, but with restrictions, or it's not gonna help them and it's gonna damage them at the end, and that's not what we want, do we? Well, my favorite girl group out of the big three is Twice, so I can't really agree, but I can understand why this point of view exists, because Red Velvet have something that Blackpink and Twice doesn't have, in my opinion, of course, and it's versatility. I already talked about that, but I love versatility, and until recently, Twice weren't very versatile, and Blackpink, of course, do soft and emotional songs, but they mainly focus on girl crush and ballad songs. While Red Velvet's concept is versatility, you know, it's in the name. Because red is for the bright and cheerful concept, and velvet is for the classy and sexy concept. So the versatility is in their name. They're made for that. And I like Twice better because of their personality, and I feel more close to them. But when it comes to music, I think I enjoy Red Velvet songs more than Twice songs and more than Blackpink's songs. But your opinion is valid. I don't think it's the best, I think it's the most innovative group between the three. I don't agree with that one too, but it's still my opinion, so I respect yours. And I'm gonna explain why I don't really agree. I think it all depends on taste, obviously, because if you like boys' voices more than girls' voices, of course, you're gonna love boy groups more. Also, some people might say that boy groups have less versatility and diversity than girl groups, and I don't agree with that, because we get cute, funny, exotic, Latino, different and way more different concepts than you can imagine from boy groups. But the main groups, like the most popular, are probably kinda doing the same type of song, in your opinion. Like, I've seen this so much, but I've never understand why people say it all sounds the same, because it doesn't. But I can understand that you think girl group are more versatile, because there are Twice and Blackpink that are the exact opposite. So this is an example of diversity. But I'm struggling to understand what could make boy groups better than girl groups, and the opposite works too. Like, what makes girl groups better than boy groups? Maybe the fact that many boy groups write their own lyrics, do choreography of their songs, are authors writers, composers, producers, and everything. But maybe it's just a company that doesn't allow the girl to do that or to learn that. So for me, there's not a style and a genre that is better than another, because it just all depends on taste. But this is your opinion. You're okay with that? Well, I kind of have a hate-love relationship with Suyeon, because one moment I totally dislike her and can't even handle to hear or see her, but then few days, weeks later, I listen to her, I watch interviews, I learn more about her, and then she's my baby again. So she made a lot of mistakes, mostly with, cultural appropriation. She's kind of badly educated on that subject, so she can turn out as someone despicable or hateful. But Koreans and K-pop idols in general aren't well educated about that subject. Not like the K-hip-hop artists are, because they are K-hip-hop artists, so they know the hip-hop culture and everything. But I have a lot of respect and admiration for Soyeon, I don't know, Soyeon, I guess. Soyeon, yeah, I have a lot of respect for Soyeon, because she's a producer, a rapper, the leader of a group, and she's doing her very best for her members and herself to success and be happy and enjoy. And she respects so much her members, like even if she can turn out disrespectful or uneducated, I never think she meant it bad. This is, most of her actions are very misplaced and she needs to be educated about it. But I can understand that some people don't like her, because she can turn out as arrogant and pretentious, and since she's a member that getting most lines, she can get hate. But getting hate for that is kind of ridiculous. You can hate her if you have things against her that are justified, but just because she's the most popular member, I don't think that's a good reason. To be honest, it happened to me too. This is the two members I struggled the most with, to recognize them. And if I have to give an advice to all the new fans out there, don't remember them from the haircut or hair color or outfits, because it won't help. One time one has blue hair, and the next time another one has blue hair. And before knowing K-pop, I didn't thought that many people had blue hair. But now I think blue is a normal color for hair. Like, so yeah, this is really tricky, and good luck with it. I do think they look alike a lot, but once you get to recognize them, you really know they aren't the same. And last one for today that make me kinda laugh, because I am currently posting I don't know how to say this, but I'm gonna write it on the screen so you can understand. So yeah, I'm the kind of person who writes this, and I wrote smut when I was younger. Now I'm feeling really uncomfortable writing them, so I don't do it anymore. But I did it, and this is the occasion to talk about ships. I don't think this is bad to write fanfics from the moment you aren't a derudo, you know? Two people are looking at each other and they're in love. This doesn't exist, okay? But if it's just for fun, that you aren't over-sexualizing the idols and respecting them in their fanfictions, it's okay. And I read a lot of fanfictions that were talking about important subjects, and I try in my fanfics to talk about subjects like sexuality, abusive relationships, sickness, everything like this. So yeah, you can write fanfics, but don't write smut. And don't write smut if you're young, like under 14 years old. Like really, if you're younger than that, don't do it, please. If you're older, it's still embarrassing, but if you're under 14 years old, this is horrible. Please do it for the idols you're writing about. And from the moment that you aren't convinced that your OTP is real and that they are in love and over-interpret every interaction your chip have, you can ship two people if you aren't overreacting. It's okay. Just do it nicely, and remember, most of them are friends. And best friends doesn't make them more shippable. Ships can be for fun. They have to stay for fun. And if you impose your ship as the only couple ever, or discredit other relationships and everything, this isn't really okay, in my opinion. But if you just think two members would look cute together because of the way they interact toward each other's, I don't think you mean it bad. And you know that they aren't dating, so as much as you know, and don't wait for it, and know that they will probably date someone who isn't even a celebrity. It's okay. Ship wherever you want.